What's up guys, I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Max and today's video is going to be pretty much me showcasing what I've picked up in the past year and a half. I know it's been a while, but yeah, pretty much I've been going through kind of like a like style evolution, I would say. Last video I was kind of like trying to like figure out like what I really like and everything, but like I feel that like now I'm kind of like have like a better like general idea of what I really like. So if I were to describe my personal style at the moment, if, in a few words I would say like it's really like a city cowboy, I would say. So when I say cowboy, I don't mean like the actual like cowboy hat and stuff. Like I don't ride around in horses and shit, but like kind of I really like the proportions of like kind of like western, kind of like the 70s at the same time, like kind of like the flared pants, or like the least I would go is at least like bootcut pants. So yeah, so here we go. So first of all, I want to start with something that I feel like I've didn't like give too much attention to, but I feel is really important is pretty much fragrance. So before, pretty much I had like I had like one like specific fragrance, one bottle that would just get like the exact same bottle every single year. Like the bottle was empty, but I really got into like, yeah, I kind of like learned about like niche fragrances. So yeah, so I'm gonna like show you guys what I have right here. So I have three as of now that like I go through in my rotation. This is not a niche one, but like as you can see right here, this one is Jazz Club by Margiela. I would say it's kind of like a mix of like vanilla, boozy, like cocktails and like cigars. What I really like about like Margiela is that they kind of like try to replicate like specific like moments, specific times, specific like location. And as you can see on the bottle right here, it says like Jazz Club. Another one that I really enjoy right here is this one right here is by Aesop. It's called Hwyl. I'm not sure that's how you say it. And what I really like about this one is that this one is kind of like very like woodsy. I would say it's really perfect for like the fall season, which is like right now. What I like about like Aesop, the smell of this fragrance is very natural. So it's something that like, you could actually smell if you like walk around like in the street or whatever. So this is what I really like about this one. Because sometimes like when it's too like artificial, like it's really like overwhelming. So yeah, this is what I really like about this one right here. Aesop Hwyl. And this is probably like my favorite that I own right here, which is this one right here, Bal D'Afrique Byredo. This is like very like floral. This is like really like perfect for summer. Yeah, this is really like my go-to during summer. What I learned about like fragrances is that like there are fragrances depending on the season. Like when it's like a little bit like more cold outside, you would probably go for something like stronger because like since like there's no like warm, it doesn't like project as much. So that's why you would go with something stronger. And if you during the summer, for example, you would have to go with something light because like the warmth actually like projects a lot more. So up next, I'll go with accessories. I'll be honest with you, I'm not the biggest person when it comes to accessories, but I would say that like when it comes to like jewelry, I would say I'm not the biggest person, but I realize that like when your outfit is pretty like plain, like when I say plain, but like when there's like no logos and like it's very like simple, straight to the point, it's always like really important to kind of like have like accessories to kind of like just add something to the outfit. So I picked up this right here, which is if you know, you know. So it's pretty much Homer, which is like a jewelry brand by Frank Ocean. And it's pretty cool. They kind of like have like this like the spinning like case right here, and I feel it's really like really heavy. I feel that like if I were to throw this at the window right now, I could actually like break the window. So I got this right here. I believe it's called the Plus Pendant. So there are multiple colors. So pretty much like usually when my outfit is pretty like plain, like not a lot of color, I'll usually go with like the green side right here. But it's a 925 silver, which is pretty much like top tier when it comes to like silver. I like the fact that I can actually like wear it on both sides. Up next for accessories, I have a hat right here. It's the only hat that I have to show in my video right now. It's actually like my most recent pickup. It's this hat right here, which is a dime collaboration with the Montreal Canadiens, which is, to be honest with you, I did not expect that happening. When I saw it at the first time, I was kind of like confused, but like I was like really surprised, but like in a good way. So pretty much it's a like it's kind of like a dad hat, and pretty much like how I would usually wear it. I would kind of like wear it that way. It kind of like gives me like a like Leonardo DiCaprio kind of look, and it's pretty cool. There's like a lot of like embroideries or like studs right here, and yeah, I've been following them for like a really long time, and like the Montreal Canadiens, obviously me being from the Montreal area, it's my favorite hockey team. So it's kind of like a way for me to kind of like support my like local hockey team. Alright, so up next we're gonna go through footwear. So I'm gonna start with this right here. This is obviously, it's been like really like trending like recently, like in the past like few months. I'll even say like year or so. It's the Adidas Samba. Nothing special. You guys probably already know about these. Very like easy for me to wear. Honestly, I really like the what do you call it? The Margiela Gats German army trainer, right? So which is like pretty much the same shape. Honestly, I don't feel like spending like $400 or $500 for a pair of sneakers, so that's why I would just like stick to these, which is pretty much like approximately the same shape. Perfect for summer, even like for fall as well. Like I wear these all the time. These are pretty much my beaters as of now. I picked up these right here, which is the Our Legacy Camion Mule. Pretty much it's based on the Camion boots. But what I really like about these is that like they're like very cozy, it's like really easy to wear. I can legit like wear these at a restaurant with like some black pants and black socks, and people like wouldn't question me. Yeah, no, they're really easy to wear, perfect for summer, even for fall. Like when it's not too cold outside, it's pretty good. Pretty much like everything that you would want in a pair of derbies, but this is a mule instead, so like it's a lot more comfortable, a lot more cozy, and pretty much perfect when I don't have time, but like I still feel like kind of like dressing up and stuff. So I would usually wear these with like black pair of trousers, black pair of socks, and just like go to the restaurant, no problem. People don't usually question me. And I actually wore these the other day, and my friends, they actually thought that they were like an actual pair of derbies, but like when they realized that they were like mule, they were kind of like surprised, but like in a good way. So yeah, Our Legacy Camion Mules. Afterwards, sticking with the whole Our Legacy theme, you guys are going to see that like I really do enjoy the Our Legacy footwear. So I have these right here, which is the Our Legacy Loafers. I'm not sure what the exact name of these are. This is actually the first pair of Our Legacy footwear that I picked up. I've had these for about like a year and a half or so, I believe. I can like wear this like on a daily basis without a problem. They're actually really comfortable. They're actually really heavy as well. Very comfortable, and the fact that they have like vibrant sole, yeah, no, they are pretty like dirty at the moment because I wear them like quite a lot. But the fact that they have like vibrant sole, I could actually go to the cobbler and like change the sole completely and to make them look pretty much brand new. They also have like the tassel in the front, which adds like a little bit of detail for a pair of loafers. Very easy to wear. You can wear them with jeans, you can wear them with like slacks, you can wear them with like trousers. Once again, sticking to the Our Legacy theme, I have these right here, the Our Legacy Camion Blue. They call them they're like olive, but like I don't understand why they call them olive because I like they're brown. So maybe like they kind of have like a tint of olive, but like they're brown. These are like incredibly light for what they are, and pretty much it's very simple. It has like a zipper on the side right here, and these are based on the I believe it's the Maison Margiela. I believe it's like fall winter 2003, I believe, which is pretty much the exact same. But like I'll put a picture on the screen, but like the thing is that with the Margiela, they're like really well known to be really like industrial and stuff. So the Margiela one that you're gonna find on like the aftermarket, they're really like rugged. They kind of like have paint. They're all like cracked up and stuff. And these are really a lot more like more clean, more like dressier. So it's really perfect for me. I usually wear them with like I can wear them with jeans. I can wear them with like with trousers if I want to do like an event where you have to dress up like a little bit more clean. So I have the brown one right here, and I also have these tan one right here. They're a little bit more casual. I got these on the aftermarket for like a pretty like good price, and I like the fact that I kind of have like both options. Like I've always wanted the Yves Saint Laurent. I forgot the name. Let's see. The Yves Saint Laurent wide boots, but like I'm not sure how I feel about like the toe being like really like pointy. So these are kind of like ideal. Like as you can see right here, it's kind of like a square toe. So it fits me a lot better, and like during the summer these are being worn a lot. I know that like usually in the summer it's pretty hot and you don't want to wear boots, but me, I don't care. Got these on the aftermarket for like probably like less than half the price. So alright, so right now I'm going to go through t-shirts. So most of the time I usually wear like a white t-shirt or a black t-shirt, but sometimes like especially like during the summer I want to have like a little bit like a pizzazz. So I picked up a few t-shirts just to kind of like have something other than a regular white t-shirt. So I picked up this right here, which is a Jamaica jersey actually, also right here. It's a Jamaica jersey, but actually what's different about this one is that like it's actually was made by Wells Bonner, which is my favorite designer at the moment. And like usually the Jamaican jersey is always like the yellow with the green stripes, or the opposite, usually it's like green with like black stripes, I believe, something like that. But I like the fact that they went with like something a little bit different, and as you can see on the sleeve right here, it's kind of has like the Gucci colors, like it fits in perfectly with like the colors I usually wear. Yeah, no, but I like this jersey specifically, like I'm a big fan of, and it's actually really comfortable. Like it's a soccer jersey, so it's meant to be worn when you play like sports, so really perfect. When I feel like having something but being comfortable at the same time, this is what I usually go to. Afterwards, sticking with the whole Wales Bonner theme, I have this t-shirt right here, which is a very simple t-shirt. It says Ascend on it. Wales Bonner right here, as you can see, navy sleeves. And pretty much the reason why I got this is that like the fit of this t-shirt is pretty much perfect. Like it goes like directly at my waist, exactly how I like it. And also like I had a gift card, so pretty much I paid like $25 for this t-shirt with the gift card because it was actually already on sale at the same time, so it was perfect for me. And another t-shirt that I have right here is this right here, which is a kind of very out of my comfort zone, but it's a brand out of Sweden. It's called Stockholm Surfboard Club. So I did not know about the brand Stockholm Surfboard Club, but like after doing a little bit of research, I actually learned that like it was founded by one of the founder of Acne Studios, which is also a brand I really enjoy. So afterwards, I did buy a shirt. There's a brand right here that I really enjoy. It's called Harago right here, which is very similar to like Bodhi. I would say the material on the shirt is, it kind of like feels like a potato sack, which is kind of might sound really weird to some people, but like it's actually like really comfortable, very flowy. It was perfect when I went to Mexico. It was like 40 degrees Celsius, and that shirt was actually perfect. And as you can see, there's like flowers over here. It's very like knitted. Like if you go a little bit closer, you can kind of see the details. Also detail on the arm right here. And yeah, I really like Bodhi as a brand, but unfortunately I don't think it's justified to spend like $1,000 on like a shirt like this. So I learned about this brand, which is like also a brand that like takes inspiration from like Indian like artisanal like stuff. So there's like a regular right here. All right, so up next I do have another shirt as well, which is this right here. But it's a brand called Coast, as you can see on the tag right here. But I actually got it at a store in Montreal. It's called Estudio Niksen, which pretty much it's a retailer that like focuses on Korean made clothing, and this is like one of the like shirt that they had at the store. And I like the fact that like it's not just like a shirt with like a button-up shirt and that's it. Like something that I always wanted is to kind of like be able to like wear a like white shirt outside, but with like a little bit of details. So the fact that they actually have like pockets, which are actually not like, oh okay, no, this one is functioning, but like okay, no, they're both functioning pockets, but like I don't usually put stuff in the pockets over here. But like the fact that there's like something on the shirt, it makes it like a lot more interesting and than your typical like white shirts. So very good for summer. So it looks really good depending on like what you wear with. Like you could wear it with like jeans and maybe like some loafers if you want something more casual. But like if you want to kind of like be more clean, dressed up, you can always wear some like some slacks and a pair of like derbies, for example, and you will still like look really good when you go to like a somewhere where you need to be more dressed up. Up next we have this jacket right here, which is kind of like I would say kind of like a Harrington jacket. I'm not sure like how do you call these type of jackets, but like there's this right here. It's actually like a not functioning pocket, but like there's a pocket right here if you want to. I usually like put my hands when it's like a little bit cold outside. And pretty much this is a jacket by, what's the brand? I think it says like, I believe it's called like Nomad. But pretty much it's a jacket that I also got at Estudio Niksen. This is kind of like a Hurricane jacket, and like, what's really cool about this is like there's a lot of like details you could like adjust right here to make it like cinch to your waist. And yeah, I've been wearing this like quite a lot. It's a very easy jacket to wear. It's a black jacket, so obviously you can wear it every single day and people are not gonna like question you and stuff. So yeah, and also like the fact that the collar is like really like large, big, oversized. It kind of like fits in perfectly with my whole like city cowboy slash like 1970s look that I'm going for. Alright, so up next, I do have a few pairs of denim that I really enjoy. So I do have this right here, which is like, I really like the fit. So it's a Levi's 517 bootcut pants. And what I like about this is that like, especially me, like I started wearing like boots like quite a lot. So the fact that I get like a bootcut pants, it fits in like perfectly on my boots. Usually what happens when you buy denim is that like they're really like stiff. But when you buy them like vintage, what usually happens is that they're already like worn in. So the second that like your denim becomes like worn in, they're probably like the most comfortable like pants that you're gonna own in your closet. So I've been wearing these like easily like once or twice a week probably for these ones, and they're probably like the most comfortable like pants I own as of now. These ones are not vintage. Actually, I actually bought them like at the Levi store about like a year ago, I want to say. But these ones right are vintage. I picked these up on the Depop. So this is a orange tag right here. So it's a little bit like darker color, but like, and what's really cool about this one is that like this one was actually like teared up, and the person actually like fixed it, so it kind of like gives it like character. And you can see, as you can see right here, the tag right here. One thing about vintage Levi's that's really important to know is that like when you buy them, you always have to buy a 1 or 2 size bigger, because like since they're vintage, they've been like washed a lot, so they shrunk a lot. And yeah, so these are a darker color, so 517 as well. This is probably my biggest pickup in the past like maybe year or so. So it's these pants right here, which is the Acne Studio 1992 flared pants. And what I like about these is that like they are flared, but they're not like, it's not like too much, and also the fade is pretty much perfect. These are probably my most worn pair of pants, since number one, they're black, so it's really easy to wear them with whatever you want to wear, and also probably like the best quality pants that I own. And people don't usually like to buy like brand new jeans because they have to like break them in. But what's really cool about these is that like the second I got them, they already felt like they were broken in. So from day one, these were probably the most comfortable pants I owned the second I bought them, even though I've had them for not like that long. I think I've had them for like maybe like 2 months or so. So that's gonna be it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed all the pickups that I showcased to you guys today. I'm sorry it took like a year and a half to do a video. Like a lot has happened in my life in the past year and a half. So, but I'm like, I feel really motivated to do like a lot of videos. I have like ideas and stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.